Coach, congratulations on a fine season, 18-4. Talk a little bit about the game against Los Alamos on Friday.
Los Alamos very quick, fastest team that we've played up to this point this season. Usually, we're able to shut down. Most teams only have one really fast girl up top, and Marlene's able to usually handle it pretty well.
Sure.
But they had a lot of speed up top. They were coming at us with 4 girls, 3 girls every time, and when you're dealing with that many running in and it's all timed runs, they're not starting from a standstill, so they're working off the ball. They're making runs flat across the top of the defense and then cutting in, and so it's just kind of took us back a little bit. And then they press real high, so they're sitting their defense up real high. As soon as they send all those girls forward, they're looking at playing everything real tight, not letting you out of your own.
So they're pressuring you.
The pressure was pretty good, and the speed was.
So it's like a press, like in basketball, press.
Yeah,
so they're pressing you.
Yeah.
Wow. Had you faced anything like that this whole year? That kind of pressure or
no,
speed?
No, that was the first time we've really had that kind of competition all year, and so it kind of took us back a little bit. Had some awesome goalkeeping by Aubrey Edwards. Did a great job keeping us into the game, into the second half.
Sure.
We were down 2-0, but she had some really good saves that really kept the score at least within reach.
Sure.
And we changed some things up in the second half, and the first 10 minutes, the game evened out. We were getting a little bit more pressure on their side of the field, getting into their offensive third, getting some opportunities to get some looks at goal, and they just, after that first 10-15 minutes or so in the second half, they changed their press back a little bit, and it just kept us on our side of the field. And then the last goal came from a free kick when we had the sun coming down through the last 20 minutes of the game, and so Aubrey was unable to collect it, and it just, the sun was right in her eyes, wanted to go get it, and it just went through her fingers. So
wow.
We finished 3-0.
Well, Coach, now that you've had a weekend to reflect on it, talk a little bit about, what did you tell your girls after the game anyway?
I told them just don't let that be the defining memory for their season. You don't want kids to take that loss and come off the field and let that be the only thing they reflect on.
Sure.
I really wanted to just point out to them, hey, this is a great season. We've had a record-breaking season.
Yep.
Doing what we did in district play, going 6-0 and having a 13-3 or 17-3 record at the end of the season was a great job by these girls. They were an outstanding group, and told my seniors I was proud of them, told them love them. It's been a great year, gonna miss them, and just told all the rest of the underclassmen, hey, we got great things to look forward to next year, so just put this behind us and be ready to continue on.
Sure, because Coach, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the furthest you guys have ever been quarterfinals?
We were at the quarterfinals last year.
Okay, so you're back-to-back quarterfinals, so now you're trying to get over the hump of the
We're trying to
quarterfinals.
get over the hump of the quarterfinals.
Okay.
I mean, that's good though, because they've seen now St. Pius, who's there every year. We've seen Los Alamos is there every year. We know what that next level of competition is. We're just sitting right at the door.
So you're on the crest, ready to.
And to get to that level of competition, it's going to take a little bit more than we can do. So hopefully these girls are willing to put in some time outside of season, and you get them to open up their eyes and go, okay, if we're going to get past these teams, if we're going to crack into the semis, if we're going to get to the finals, we can't just do what we're doing in the summer and during the season. We're going to have a little bit more commitment from players on the outside.
Sure. Do you think, Coach, you might alter your schedule a little bit and maybe face some of these guys earlier in the season on non-district games, or no?
It's a tough balance.
Yeah. Because you want to win.
Yes.
The strength of schedule.
Strength of schedule is important, but win-loss is important too. So.
Because you could lose, if you lose too many games, you could lose confidence early, depending on who you play and how it's played.
And I mean, there's confidence in winning, but also there's confidence in competition too.
Right.
Like, if you go and you play a team that you're 10-0ing, that doesn't do much for you as a win.
No.
But if you go and you lose a 1-0 game that you gave up the goal in the last 10 minutes, but you battled the entire time, I think that gives you a lot of confidence as well, knowing that those tougher teams, you're right in the thick of it with them until the very end.
And Coach, at this, when I talked to you earlier in the season, you weren't. I'm sure I can't say for you, but I wasn't expecting you guys to go 18-4.
Not at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I don't think mid-season was. I don't think we had doubt much in ourselves mid-season. But I think at the beginning of the year, just was it going to work? Was it going to fit? And I think everything, like we said before, clicked early on for us. And district play, of course, you get a little bit nervous because it's people that have seen you like for years and years.
Right.
And so even though you have changeover, they know your tactical style and how you like to play, and then there's just that competitive level. Like you're going to get district opponents best regardless.
Right, because you're Artesia.
So once we got in those first 3 wins, I mean, our confidence was pretty high.
Sure.
And then once we beat Goddard that second time, we were right up there, and then we beat them a third time.
Right, right. Oh, but that was one for the memories.
Yeah, it was a great game.